Yeah, it's very nice that you are a morning person. And I was thinking living in city of Nawabs and being a morning person is quite contradictory because I don't feel like Nawabs would be waking up at that early. Right? Then how many videos do you upload in a week? Like 2, 3, or there's no certainty?
No, somewhere nearly four. Somewhere nearly four.
Wow, like so
Past
means
for
that's a
past 1 or
lot.
2 months. Okay, earlier for 6 months I uploaded each single day one video. That's how
Oh
I
my
maintained.
goodness.
But now it is not possible because my classes are more, and then I am a retired person, so everybody knows that now she is free. And I have not told everybody that I'm so much occupied. I'm so much busy. I take classes also. Yeah, somehow some of them have come to know about that I upload videos on YouTube, so I stay busy. But many of them, those who do not know, they approach me, they call me, and I am a person, I love to actually chew the fat when I'm free.
Congratulations for the video, like, which crossed 100K, I think, with Jadoo. So that was the most watched, like, video on your channel, I think, right?
Yes. I don't know how come this happened, but yes, it happened. That was the Jadoo of Jadoo. It's
Hi, good evening, Manju ma'am. How are you?
Good evening, Ashutosh. I'm elated and happy. I can say that I'm on cloud nine to connect with you actually. I was
Okay,
thinking to.
thank you
I was
so
thinking
much.
to. But yeah, the thing is that I was not able to plan. Today, all of a sudden, I thought that yes, 10, 20 minutes we can have because of my
Exactly.
classes and because of some family functions. I'm quite caught up these days, but still, I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's what I think, like, even though we are connected, but then also it becomes very difficult to have sessions, to take out time from our schedules and all those things. So it's been really long. I think it's been around 6 months. We talked before, and so now we are here again. And I texted you before Diwali, and I know, of course, I always text on the wrong timings. Because last time also when I texted you, you were going somewhere, and before Diwali also, what I was thinking, I wanted to have more and more sessions before Diwali, because I know after when I go back to my hometown, rhythm breaks. So that's why I wanted to contact people and I wanted to have more and more sessions. So that's why I texted you, but I was pretty sure about it that it would be very difficult to have session before Diwali. Yeah, it's pretty common. Okay. But how's going everything with your classes, as you said? Like, so how, I'm just very interested, and I ask these questions to everyone, that how do you spend your day and how your day looks like? So
Actually, being a housewife and a retired lady, my
uh-huh.
day is every day I feel that today I will be relaxing because I'm not going to cook so many things and I haven't invited
Mm-hmm.
any of my guests. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes unexpected guests, they also come. Okay. And although we enjoy the company of
Uh-huh.
those guests, but what happens that we cannot plan something. Okay.
Right.
And because of my classes, which are already scheduled before, I cannot cancel
Mm-hmm.
them. That is also
Right.
equally important because some are from here,
Mm-hmm.
some are from there. So, and all are of different levels. So, yes, somehow I'm able to manage. Saturday, Sunday, bit relaxing. Then I work for my channel, like editing and then uploading the videos for upcoming days. I schedule the videos 2, 3 days prior.
Exactly. That's wonderful. So yes, as you said, that is absolutely right. What I think, it is very a responsible job when you are training people online, and everybody actually that waits for that time. I see most of my students, they are waiting for that session timing, that 9:30 I have a session and today I'm going to express myself. So when we cancel that, somewhat we are making them down and they feel, oh, what. But yes, sometimes we have to do it because we are not sure and we cannot predict and plan everything. So it
Yes.
happens. So means sometimes guests come and of course you enjoy with them, but at the same point of time the clock always sticks in your head that, oh my god, like at
Yes.
9:30 I have a session, they are still here, so how I'm gonna have it. So
Yes,
that is a
and
big
that
problem
is
which
there. And if
happens.
I go late and I message that I'll be 10 minutes late, so somewhere this is because of my seriousness. I can say that I always feel that I whatever time I have given, I should be right at that time. So I feel guilty that I'm sending message that I'll be 10 minutes late or I'll be 15 minutes late. And after that, if after 15 minutes also I'm not able to present myself, that is the worst part of this. And it has to be managed because my husband is a doctor, so he is not here at home. Anybody comes, it means I have to be there.
Exactly.
If
But of
somebody is
course,
there,
you're
then
right.
somebody they can entertain them, isn't it? But nobody is
Yeah.
there. I'm all alone. So whole and sole responsibility is
Yes,
here.
of course. Even though I have faced those actually the problems, which I say if somebody is talking to me directly, but I have a session at 7, so I would be talking to them, but I would be thinking, oh, it's already 7. How I'm gonna just wind up this conversation, and how I'm gonna say to them that please give me time. I have to do my session right now. So it happens because I do not talk to people usually, and sometimes somebody like next to me and they started talking, so I don't want to hurt them by saying like no 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 like it's over now I have session. So but writing that text also that I it will take 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and sometimes I don't even get time to text that also because we are very busy in conversation, and maybe my phone is little far from me. So then I feel really awkward and tell them that I'm sorry I was not available. So that's how it happens. So I was asking about your day. I mean to say that at what time do you wake up and when do you finish your daily chores? And then when do you conduct your classes, in the evenings, in the mornings? That's what I want you to tell me, please.
Actually, I'm a morning person. So yes, I
Okay.
get up quite early in the morning, somewhere around 5. I don't need any alarm. Okay. So it's into my blood now, I can say. So I get up
Mhm.
at 5 and then we both go for a walk. So that's how my day starts. And after
Mhm.
walk, a little bit like, tea and then water. And then I take bath, just worship a little bit. My class starts from 10. And before that, I prepare breakfast so that 10 to
Okay.
12, I stay busy taking classes. And then 12 to 1, I keep it for myself if somebody has requested for a session, which I upload on my channel. So I keep
Mhm.
myself free at that time. Now everybody has come to know that 12 to 1 I stay free. As a result, my society people they approach me at that time. Okay. So that's how my that time is somewhere I can say that that is not very fruitful. I am not able
Mhm.
to utilize as I wish, but still I manage well. And in the evening, I take sessions, my classes from 6 to 9, but not all the
Mhm.
time. Not 6 to 9 continuously, like one slot maybe 6 to 6:30, then other maybe 7 to 7:30. Okay, it's not so in
Yes.
between I get half an hour, 10 minutes, 15 minutes gap. In that I complete my household chores, and that's how
Okay.
I, yeah.
That's how your days are. Yeah, it's very nice that you are a morning person. And I was thinking living in city of Nawabs and being a morning person is quite contradictory because I don't feel like Nawabs would be waking up at that early, right? Is that so? So because it is known as
I
city of
know, right?
Nawabs,
Actually,
and
I
they say
didn't
it
find it out.
the morning of Banaras and evenings of Lucknow. So
Yes, 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 yes. You are right. You are right. But it has been from my childhood, actually. I was a morning
yeah,
person because my parents wanted us to wake up at right time in the morning. You should study. You should, if you will learn something in the morning, that will stay for a longer period of
stay
time in your
forever.
mind. Yeah. So that's how this habit is inculcated since childhood, actually.
And that I feel that is exactly right. Of course, now the world works in a different way, but morning time is very important. That's very
Yes,
good. Whatever we do, that is pretty helpful for us. So
that is true.
yes, so that's
What
how you
about
conduct
you? Do
your.
you get up early in the morning?
To be honest, I wouldn't say that's early, but I wake up at 7 because I take sessions till late night, like 11:15. And then I just watch some content also. Like it's up to me. Yesterday I slept at 1. So sometimes it's very late.
Yes.
If I am talking to somebody from other countries, I have friends from USA or Scotland, other countries. So sometimes it's very difficult to have the same timings when I'm available. They are not. So because when it is late night, then it's the perfect timing in America, like morning and afternoon. So sometimes I do conversation with them and it becomes very late. Otherwise, I sleep at 11:30 or midnight and I wake up at 7. So that's how my timings are. Not very early, not very late, I would say, but that's pretty late according to me. I want to sleep at 10, but it's very difficult. Most of the students I get in the night time or evening time, because most of the people I train, they are professionals. They come back at 7 or 7:30 and then they want me to conduct sessions for them. So that's why it is very difficult for me. Otherwise they ask me to conduct sessions very early, like
That is not
like 5,
possible for you.
5:30 and 6:30. So I can't do it. Either I can do late night or I can do early mornings. Only two things I can
These
do
two
it,
are the
right? So,
possibilities, yes.
yeah. Exactly. So coming on to another question, that is like YouTube, like how's your YouTube channel is going on and how are you enjoying this journey after retirement? You started, you told me like you wanted to do out of passion, and how's that passion going on and how are you liking it?
Actually, YouTube channel is going on well on its own pace. Okay, I
Yeah.
because I have no control, so I have no regret about anything. It's going on well,
Hmm.
but from my side, somewhere I'm not that very consistent these days because I'm not uploading videos on a regular basis. Because of my
Hmm.
classes, I'm not getting time to do the editing and to make thumbnail, and because of festive time also. Somewhere whitewash was going on, somewhere the gardener is working, something is going on. So because of that, I was not getting time, and I don't think that for upcoming 1 month I would be able to upload videos on a regular basis. But still, whatever I'm uploading, I feel people are watching, they are liking it. So it's good. I need to be more consistent. That is what lacking from my part.
Yeah, that of course I can understand. It's very difficult to maintain consistency. That is the hard part on YouTube. It looks easy, but it's not. Even though if you're doing the simple stuff, the simple conversations, and if you want to upload 30 conversations in 30 days, it's a lot of work. It seems to be easy, but it's not. So another question goes to you. That means then how many videos do you upload in a week? Like two, three, or there's no certainty?
No, somewhere nearly four. Somewhere nearly four.
Wow, like,
For
so
past
means
for
that's a
past 1 or
lot.
2 months. Okay, earlier for 6 months I uploaded each single day one video. That's how
Oh
I
my
maintained.
goodness.
But now it is not possible because my classes are more, and then I am a retired person, so everybody knows that now she is free. And I have not told everybody that I'm so much occupied. I'm so much busy. I take classes also. Yeah, somehow some of them have come to know about that I upload videos on YouTube, so I stay busy. But many of them, those who do not know, they approach me, they call me, and I am a person I love to actually chew the fat when I'm free. So sometimes my family members, my relatives, they call me. So that also a kind of delay in any work.
Exactly. But that is also very important for life.
That is very
That's
important.
what I feel. Otherwise, we
Yes.
becomes busy
If
all the
not
time with
now,
the
if
work.
not now,
So
then
there's
when?
no meaning of social
Yes.
life. Mhm. Okay, so that's how I think it's a lot. 4 videos in a week. For me, it's pretty difficult. As I conduct my classes, I can do it, but to be honest, I don't feel like it becomes monotonous if I do that like a machine, like 7, 8, 10 videos in a week. I don't feel like doing it. I enjoy the process. That is very important. Whenever I feel like doing it, I do it. That's what works. And if I feel like uploading 30 videos in 30 days, I would do it, but maybe the next month I would be uploading only 6 videos in like 30 days. So that's how my mindset
Yes,
it is
yes,
changes and it
yes,
varies.
yes. And this is how actually for me also it's a kind of comfortable journey. Whatever I'm able to do, I feel like yes, I should do it. It's not a
Mhm.
hard and fast rule that
Hard
I
and
have to
fast
upload
rule that
every
you
day.
have to push
Yes,
yourself to
yes,
upload,
yes.
upload,
It's
upload. So
yes. And my children, my husband, they also tell me that relax and do whatever you are able to do it. So yes, I feel that this is family
yeah,
time.
follow it as a passion. Don't make it like very, very difficult for you again, right?
Actually, I
Uh-huh.
feel happy to continue this journey, connecting with people, interacting with them, talking with them, recording the session. There are many sessions recorded, and I'm not getting time. It's fine, no problem. But I enjoyed that 20 minutes, 25 minutes when I connected to the person. So that is more than enough for me at this age. How many
Exactly.
videos I'm
Talking to
uploading?
people is very nice, but that back end part, which you have to edit and post, that is a little bit monotonous. That I think people don't enjoy it. People like us, because we like interacting more. We like talking to people
Yes,
as much as we can.
yes.
But when it
This is
comes
what.
to that editing and everything, you have to think a lot. You have to make thumbnails. You have to write descriptions and do a lot of things. And some innovations also you feel like doing it. So maybe you video can work better. So that's also all these things we have to keep in our mind. Okay. And the next thing, like congratulations for the video, like, which crossed 100K, I think, with Jadu. So that was the most watched, like, video on your channel, I think, right?
Yes, yes. I don't know how come this happened, but yes, it happened. That was the jadoo of jadoo. It's it's no magic
Jadu's
from my side.
magic.
Yes. So that was actually magical. I too never had thought that this will cross this limit, but still people are watching.
Exactly, because he has a lot of followers and he's a famous guy, of course, coming
And it's
from
not
that
like that,
tribal
Ashutosh. I
area.
feel that second video when I recorded with him, that is not working. That is not
So
working
that's
at all.
YouTube. You never know.
That is what I wanted to tell you. That it's not that Jadoo has some Jadoo. It is about YouTube has some Jadoo. Yes. If
Exactly.
YouTube
Only YouTube
wishes, then
recommends few videos.
yes, yes, yes. So we have to do our part and then rest. We have to just leave it and just enjoy the journey.
And second thing, this is education category. We cannot expect a lot of subscribers every day because it is a sincere topic.
And very especially, I feel that my videos are watched by beginners most of the time. So that is good that I'm helping at the root level. Yes.
Exactly. Why
Hmm.
they watch it? Basically, they watch it so they get confidence and they get an idea that how to ask simple questions, how to answer those questions, and how to lead a conversation. Because it's very difficult if somebody is learning a new language, like if I want to learn Spanish or French. So it would be very good for me to listening to someone who is talking in French. Maybe in the beginning it would be very difficult for me to understand, but literally I would understand a bit. The same for the beginners. They build their confidence by watching it, and when they watch a lot of conversations they feel that they would be able to answer, but of course that takes time. They think in their head, but speaking journey is a bit different. But at
It's
least
quite
they get
different.
confident that they can do it, and then when they start their spoken English journey it helps them because they have a lot of content in their head, so it helps them to speak English.
And when they understand someone is speaking that language, if they understand, if that is easy, not so many idioms and phrases are inserted in the sentence or conversation, then they understand easily. And then they feel that, yes, this is not very difficult. I think I can speak. Yeah, this is simple.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. People follow actually the people's journey. People follow journey of people they see like he was very like not good 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So that's how they relate. They feel like if he can
Yes.
do it, I can do
Yeah,
it.
why
Right.
not?
And the
Yes.
person coming from Kanpur, from any village like Jadu from the tribal area, if he can do it, that's what gives them the confidence that I can do it too.
Surely.
Otherwise, listening to the people like Jay Shetty or Ranveer or Priyanka Chopra, we are not able to relate a lot. We feel like they come from a family where it was very much granted for them to get the language, right? They were fortunate enough. So, but when they see people who come from the same background, same like, area, then they feel more connected that I can do it as well,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
you are right.
So now coming to the final question of the session related to your classes, that how are your classes, means group classes, one-on-one classes, what are the timings and everything?
I
I mean
take
to say 30
actually,
minutes slot.
yes, I take actually Ashutosh one-on-one session, and that is for 30 minutes. I tell them, but it goes for nearly 35, 40 minutes, sometimes 45 minutes also, depending on the topic which I have taken. Some of them are learning for the sake of grammar, and some of them are learning because they understand my English well and they want to improve their English. So it is going on really very well. I never had in my mind that if I'll start YouTube work, I can say, and I will start getting some students from this. So I can say that this YouTube platform gave me a great opportunity to connect with people not only from India, from the other countries. Yeah, some people ask me that you are teaching the people, those who are in USA, what you might be teaching them. Then I tell them that they are from India and they have gone and settled there in USA and they have some language barrier. Because of that, they want to learn and enhance. So that's how I teach them. They ask questions, I give them topics, and then they speak when they make some mistakes. If I'm able to correct them, I correct them. That is how they are learning. And I have good number of students. I started just 2 years back. So I feel that yes, YouTube, whether I'm getting views or not, whether I'm getting what to say, subscribers or not, but yes, my journey is
Yeah, like I
beautiful.
would give you an example. Like LinkedIn profile is very important for corporate workers. For
Mhm.
us trainers, YouTube is very important to get students. So because if you are, it does not mean like you are getting 100,000, 200,000 views. But if you're uploading your videos, people connect with you and they come to you and they want to learn from you. So this is giving us opportunities to become an online trainers. Otherwise, how we can get students, right? No, no
Yes,
link,
we cannot send advertisement in newspaper because there are ample of trainers, isn't
right?
it?
Of course.
Yes, there are so many. There are so many. No, videos are already there. Like so many applications are there. Clapping, Go, English, Yari, Talkie, or so many platforms, isn't
Mhm.
it? So why would they approach us? Because
Mm.
if somewhere they connect themselves to us, they understand that yeah, this English I have understood, now I should go for better accent or for better fluency, now I should follow somebody else's. Okay, so that's how they are
Right.
approaching someone. Okay, so yes, I'm lucky enough, fortunate enough that I have good students, and not only I'm teaching them, I feel that I learn from them. Many times I feel that
Right.
I'm learning from them. So that is the best
Yes.
part in this journey of mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like a lot. We learn a lot about different culture. Like somebody is living in the USA, they tell us about like how it looks there and how they adjust and everything. I like it very much. That's why I'm conducting one-on-one sessions, because it's not more like a business, like only earning money. It's more like enjoying the journey and knowing a lot and getting experience from the people,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And you have trained a lot of people, but
yes.
I have been training people for the past 3 years, but I did not reach that number. I don't know why, because the reason is that I'm training few people and they want me to be connected for years and years.
They
Okay,
just
but
want
with
to
me, mhm,
gain some confidence of
right.
speaking. Yes. So once they understand that, yes, now I can open my mouth. Now I have
Mhm,
understood that how can I frame simple sentences. So they
mhm.
take classes, then they might be taking somewhere else's also classes. Yes. And
Exactly. But I
that's
enjoy,
good.
of course, because I'm able to create a
Good.
very good bond. So
Yes.
they want me to be, and we become very open, we share a lot of things, and it becomes more like a conversation every day, which helps them in their life, in their spoken English journey, in their office, wherever they want, right? So all these things are, that's why I did not reach that number till now, because of course, because a lot of people
Because
they
you
want
are
me to
training them
continue.
for a longer period of time, isn't it?
Hmm.
My students maximum, I think 1 year, I told you, one was
Hmm.
just one. Otherwise, somewhere 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and some even left after 2, 3 months. Okay, but
Hmm.
still, I'm connected with all of them till date. Sometimes they message me, sometimes they wish me happy Teachers Day, happy Diwali, happy Dashera. That is the most important part of my life, I feel. I enjoy this. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Because
very
why somebody
important. Some.
sitting in Australia should wish me happy Diwali?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Why?
Because they
Yes,
feel connected, they like us. That's what
yes,
I like very much. Of course, sometimes here and there they call me and they tell about their problems, their family, and that I like it.
yes.
Of course, they are feeling like, yeah, I'm something for them, and I can understand their issues and the problems, right? So that is very important in one-on-one sessions, which I like, that bonding. So
Yes,
bonding
and
becomes
they
really
have a kind
stronger
of
and
trust
uh-huh,
and faith. That's the reason
uh-huh,
they share each and everything. They know that what I'm sharing is not going out of this room. Okay, and that's the reason
Exactly.
sometimes they share their very personal things also.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do. Hmm.
they do. So
Yeah.
that is the achievement.
Exactly, of course. So, okay, thank you so
Okay,
much. Many, many thanks to you, Manju ma'am. It was lovely session again. I always like interacting with you. Such a great person with a lot of experience. You're holding a lot of experience in this age. Of course, I think a lot of government teaching and then now online teaching and YouTube and everything. That makes you a very good teacher, I would say. So, thank you so much. Many, many thanks to you for joining me today and
thank you,
taking out
thank
time.
you,
Mhm.
thank you, thank you so much. It's all my pleasure. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.